Welcome to another serving of Hot Chips. I am Jordan, and I'm joined again by Reagan, Amy, and Theo. Amy, what's on the menu today?
Well, as we know, next week, it's E3.
What? No way.
Exciting! Except, you know, there's lots of things that we already know about E3.
There are.
So I was wondering if we could discuss our great expectations.
The things we are excited for.
Yeah, I want to start this one
Okay.
because it was big news for me. It was big news that it was announced recently that Capcom will be showing off Resident Evil 7.
Ooh!
That's Resident Evil 7.
That is exciting.
Super excited.
Resident Evil 7, that's Resident Evil 7.
To aisle 2 for Reagan, please.
And the thing that makes me super excited is they've said they're wanting to go back to the roots with it,
Oh, yeah.
which is going to be so cool.
Okay.
Because the entire time I was playing Until Dawn,
Yes.
I was thinking, look at these graphics and look at how tense it is and all these moments. I want to be back in like the Resident Evil world with this quality of graphics and
You're
this
set
kind of
so
tense.
high for so much disappointment.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I
Like,
think you are.
So number 4 kind of made the series go into more of an action kind of route, and then 5 came and just went complete action, and then 6 wrapped that up, but then they kind of brought a little bit of the survival horror back in. I want them to go full survival horror again.
Just have that room with the horrible camera angle and yeah?
No,
It'll be like-
bring in the proper new camera like controls and everything. I don't need the tank controls of the originals, but give me some of that like suspense and some fear, and bring back like Leon Kennedy or something. And
So at E3, you know what's going to happen, right? They're going to
I'm
come
gonna-
out and they're going to say, this is Resident Evil 7. We're going back to the roots with this survival adventure where it's a VR first-person shooter.
No. They probably do something like that as a spin-off because they do so many spin-offs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a Resident Evil VR in tandem.
I just had a really off subject thought, and now it's annoying me. You know how the 3DS like gives you native 3D?
Yes.
Yes.
Why can't the VR things do that?
But they do.
Oh, that's exactly what
That's
they do.
exactly. They have one
Yeah.
monitor
That
for
was
each.
the-
I
eye.
just had a
So
really weird
weird.
memory of like,
That's
why
really-
why is it just that, not that?
Sorry for the
But-
intermission.
Let's cut that out.
No, we can keep that in.
Okay.
Anyway, so I think they made a couple of light gun shooters for like the Wii, or made at least one on rails kind of light gun shooter. I think it was.
Was that like House of the Dead or?
I hated
It,
it.
Like it's
was
actually
like
Resident
it was
Evil.
like House of the Dead.
Did you
yeah.
play it there?
Yeah,
I think it was that. I think it was Resident Evil. Anyway,
Yeah, it was,
so,
yeah.
So I'm fairly certain that's a franchise that's big enough that they'll say, let's try something in VR. I don't think we'll see it at this E3. We're going to see Resident Evil 7.
Do you think it will
It's
be
gonna
like a point and click
amazing.
adventure or something?
What, Resident Evil 7?
No.
No, like the spin-off one in the VR.
Oh no, it'll just be like you'll use either the touch controllers or the Vive controller as a gun and bang bang bang, zombies, that kind of thing.
Anyway,
So that's
What
me.
else?
That's I'm super excited
you're
about
super
that.
excited
one.
about that?
Yeah.
What are you excited for, Jordan?
Probably VR stuff, to be honest.
VR.
I think you're going to be really disappointed
Yeah,
this
I
year
know.
with VR.
I'm really excited about seeing what they do with PlayStation VR. With it's only
There will
like
be
it's
stuff,
only
but-
what like 4 months away from E3.
True.
After E3, so then it's like we'll be seeing a lot of the games that are launching with it. I want to see like any more bundles they're bringing out. Like if they're going to do the 4K, or what are they calling it? The
4.5.
Neo with
Yeah.
VR with game could be cool.
What are you expecting from PSVR?
I want to see fun games
Like tech demos, like
Fun
like
games.
compilations,
Like
like
simulator.
stuff,
kind of
or-
like your arcade style, like Wii Sports. Yeah, that game was
Right.
real fun. But
Did
like,
you just ask for Wii Sports at E3?
To be honest,
kind of,
VR Wii Sports,
yeah, that's all good.
I would
Yeah.
totally be down for
Did
VR.
you ever play Wii
I don't
Sports?
want that.
Imagine like just
Yeah.
even the golf with the.
That's
actually
why
you
I'm
look
looking
down
forward
and
to
you
the,
They
play
got
golf.
the
boring
robot
so
golf.
fast.
They've,
Oh, no,
they've
that'd
done
be
the
a-
robot golf already.
See, that's too robot. I just want more golf.
Right.
I want proper VR golf.
You guys are weird.
What if it was like PlayStation All Stars golf?
That
That'd
is
be
right, yeah. But I want to be able to look down, see the club in my
What
hand.
about PlayStation
What's
All Stars
VR?
Sports?
Done. Sign
Yeah.
me up. That would
Yeah.
get me on a PSVR.
Yeah.
I would get that.
So I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to Kingdom Hearts.
You're looking
3.
forward to that
Yeah.
thing you just made up. That is
Yeah.
actually-
Guarantee Sony will have something. I think Sony will absolutely have a sports VR compilation.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
They have to, right? Because
Yeah.
there's like Kinect Sports, there's Wii Sports. Sony haven't had that. And they've got VR.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
It'll happen.
Yeah, I'm
That'll
into it.
happen.
I'm into it. I'm into
Alright.
that. I'm into Kingdom Hearts 3. And just on kind of more wanting to find out more about Titanfall, because I enjoyed the first game, but
Titanfall
it had no
Yeah.
depth.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy the
They
gameplay.
learned their lesson.
Full campaign.
So they're going to have a campaign this time?
Well, you'd expect so.
I heard they
Yeah.
were going to do more with it this time because
Yeah.
last time it was just a bunch of maps. and
Well,
then
last
I-
time
yeah.
you play it and you'd be like, "This game's cool," and then you'd never go back to it because
there
there's
was
nothing
nothing
much to
to
do.
do.
So they'll fix that, which I'm excited
The
about.
beta was really cool. Excited for the beta.
And For Honor.
For Honor, yeah.
Can you refresh me on For Honor?
For Honor is the 3v3 team-based medieval deathmatch thing.
Is it confirmed? 3v3?
I'd like to
right,
put
right.
that
I
out
think
there
it is.
now, as that's the E3 game that you're excited about. We'll return to this moment, and you never play.
For Honor, you don't think I'm going to play
I
For
don't think
Honor?
you'll play it.
But it's like multiplayer
I
Dark
don't think you'll
Souls.
play it. So I'm just
Oh,
putting
it's,
it out there.
it's very different from multiplayer.
Well, you
Dark Souls.
you got a sword and shit. That's all I need.
You do have a
It's
Yeah.
sword in League of
yes.
Legends. Is that make it
Ah,
similar?
that's clicking and just nothing.
Wow.
Other than like pushing a button.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's this versus that.
that's defensive.
Anyway.
That's
Who
almost
wants to
as
know
dumb
what
as the.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
I
forward
can
to?
guarantee you it's not going to play like Dark Souls. It's going to be so arcadey. It's not going to say it's
No,
going to be
I
bad.
don't think it's going to be
I think it's going to
arcadey.
be great.
I wish I had played it last year and I could have more information about it.
Yeah, yeah.
But hopefully we get on and play this year.
But Amy, what are you looking forward to at
I
E3
have
this
two.
year?
I have two that I'd like to mention.
Greedy?
The first one is because I have this like small part of my heart that is still quite attached to Destiny, seeing what Destiny 2 is all
Oh,
about.
yeah.
I do want to see. But
Is that confirmed?
No,
No.
it's all rumoured.
it's my great expectation.
I think it's too
though.
soon for a Destiny sequel.
I don't think it is.
No.
It's been what,
It could
3 years?
be. Anyway, putting that out there.
I think so.
But
3 years, 2 years.
It's
2
just
years.
they've doled out the content.
But by the time it comes
Basically,
out, it'll
yeah.
be 3 years.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
a sneak
So they could just, like,
preview.
announce.
Yeah.
Because
I
they
think it's
they
gonna
just
be an
announced the new expansion.
But like the traveler with the big 2
Yes.
symbol and then it cuts.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to see.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the thing that I know is coming, and I'm very excited to see more of, is Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh yeah.
Very, very excited.
Which I like to call Monster Hunter HD.
Who's
It's like
making
for
that?
PlayStation.
It's Insomniac.
It's the guys that made Infamous.
Oh, is it them?
Are they Insomniac?
Insomniac is the guys that made the Resistance series.
I don't
Oh,
actually know
That's
who's
a good.
making it.
Yeah.
Pretty
Oh,
soon
yeah.
it's Insomniac.
Yep.
But yeah, that looks amazing.
I'm excited about that. And like we kind of we didn't get to see any of the behind closed door stuff of that last year, so I am excited to see more about that because really all I've seen is trailers.
And all
Yeah.
we've seen is that one area, right?
Yeah.
Where they
Yeah.
hunt that one big
Yep.
Yeah.
mecha dinosaur.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm excited about the world for that.
Yeah.
My great expectation.
Yeah.
It's gonna
That's
be
gonna be.
Yeah,
it's
I
gonna
think
be
that could be very, very easily go awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could also very easily go on the field.
Again, yeah. If they turn it into like an 8-hour single
Yeah.
player, that's it.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, that's a ruin.
That could be forgettable.
potential.
My thoughts on the issue with that is with progression. Like I'm wondering how they're going to let you build up your character
Yeah.
and do things like that. Like I think the gameplay is going to be fine,
Hmm.
but I think it's going to it could potentially draw out the entire thing with like
What do you
upgrading shit.
Yeah, I'm
Do you
worried.
think it's going to
binding
be? Do you
stuff.
think it's going to be more Monster Hunter or more like Uncharted
It
story?
should be more Monster Hunter. but
And
I
I'm
think it's
going
gonna
in
be more Uncharted.
expecting it to be Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm
So
excited.
there's not like.
I
this-
don't necessarily want it to be Monster Hunter.
So what do you want?
I
it
would
to be?
rather it to be Monster Hunter.
So you just want like an 8-hour story and
Yeah,
that's
I'm
it?
kind of fine
Done
with
and
that.
dusted?
Yeah.
No.
It's got to be about the exploring,
Yeah,
right?
it does, but
and-
I don't think I want it to be entirely there as much as you guys do.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
I'm
story hinted at though, so I feel like it's going to go in more story direction.
Monster Hunter's got story
Yeah.
in a way. Like there is a story that you can wrap up.
Well, someone should have a Monster Hunter tally on this podcast.
Yeah. Click here,
How
click
many
Reagan
times
Space
does
to
Monster
get a
Hunter-
copy of Monster Hunter and he gets commission.
Theo.
Monster Hunter Generations.
I'm excited for a lot of stuff, but I'm going to cut down my list. I'm going to get rid of all of
Wow,
that.
that is a decent list.
I do want to give an honourable mention to. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen with Battlefield 1 versus COD Infinite Warfare.
I think it's going to be very
I'm gonna
clear
be
what's going to
interested-
happen.
Oh, it's kind of clear, but I'm interested just to see content-wise and like stylized. I feel like they're going to throw more planets for Infinite Warfare, and for Battlefield they're going to focus on like tanks and a lot of the vehicles, which is what a lot of they would seem to be really excited for. In the close
I could
quarters.
see it going the other way.
Really very cool. But I won't talk about too much about that.
Battlefield focusing on planets.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And,
I meant like COD having a focus on the vehicles they're bringing in,
right,
and
right,
that
right.
being
No,
like
COD
detrimental to the
COD
series.
focused on the planets, Battlefield focused on.
Yeah, no, I
vehicles.
said I could see it going the other way where COD focuses on vehicles.
You think?
Yeah, because they're talking about their dog fighting and
Where's that
stuff.
been? Oh,
yeah,
through the
like,
the flying. Yeah,
I could see them doing it and it being really badly received.
Yeah, that's a really good point. It's a realm they haven't really delved
Yeah.
into, which is kind of interesting.
I-
but
I-
it does add more to the series.
I'm going to put it out there. At least 5 minutes of dog fighting that no one cares about.
Is this a Treyarch?
Infinity
Is
Ward,
it?
yeah.
Oh, it's
Is it
right.
Infinity Ward?
Yeah.
which is obviously why it's called COD IW.
Right.
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 And then the whole remake.
Didn't put that together.
No.
Honorable mentions: Dishonored 2 looks really cool, but I wasn't big on the first one, but it was
Just
fun.
looking at it.
Yeah, we're just looking at
Mass
it
Effect
now.
Andromeda, which is great. Titanfall 2, obviously. Recore is one of the ones that I'm really excited for. I don't know if any of you guys remember Recore.
I don't.
I
Really
remember
brief
the name.
Xbox One trailer last year
Oh,
with
yeah.
this girl, and she's got like a little dog thing with a big ball in it,
That's
and they
right.
go in, they defeat a bunch of monsters,
Ah.
and then the dog kind of explodes and dies, and then only the core is left, and
And
she's
she
like,
puts it
oh
on
no,
something
and she
else.
grabs the core,
Yeah,
and she puts it
that
on something
did look
else,
cool.
becomes
It
a
did
new
look
thing, and
cool.
she's like, hey, you're back.
Yeah.
And then they open up this thing, and it looks so
Yeah.
It
cool.
does look good.
And I'm just excited for another action adventure kind of, you know, a la...
New franchise.
what do you call them? Platformer action adventure.
Right.
Like Knack
Yeah.
mixed with
There's one
Crash Bandicoot.
I'm thinking of in
whatever.
particular that I can't remember the name of.
Yeah.
Where enslaved and
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Enslaved.
very enslaved.
Yeah.
That's how I
Yeah.
feel about it.
Oh yeah.
And Heavenly Sword, that kind of
Oh, yeah.
style. Heavenly Sword was very
Yeah.
similar to Enslaved.
Yeah,
Made,
Yeah.
I think it was the same creators actually.
Mm.
But yeah,
deep down it's
Ricochet
gone.
2, no. Left Video 3.
that's not gonna. You reckon
I
Deep
it's
don't
not
down.
gonna-
I reckon it's gone.
Deep down,
I reckon it's
I
never
found
coming
on the
back.
site recently somebody said it was confirmed, but I think
Yeah.
it's still a rumor.
It
I
looks
think
so nice.
I think it's
It does
out.
look amazing.
I could see it maybe coming back under a different title or a different
Maybe.
recreation,
Really?
but I think it's
It's
out.
an indie game. Indie games take forever.
It was
It's
made by
not an
Capcom.
indie game.
Oh, what? Maybe I'm thinking about a
It's
different
like,
one.
probably
then.
thinking of a different thing. Deep
Yeah,
down,
this was Capcom's
was like-
launch title
yeah.
for like the PS4.
Oh,
It
okay. No, I was
looked
thinking
like-
about a different one.
it
Sorry.
looked like Skyrim mixed with Dark Souls.
Yeah.
It was
Ah,
very cool because it was
okay.
like first person and it was gorgeous and the same kind of
I got money on that never coming out.
money on that coming out. Fair enough. I feel like it was like ahead of its time and they released it 5 years before.
It was conceptual,
even-
and they made like
Yeah.
a rendered trailer for it.
Right,
I thought that
right.
was. It said gameplay, real life gameplay. No, actually like rendered. True, no,
Yeah,
look
they might.
back
No,
at
they
the
might have
things.
made the build. They might have made a build.
Made the build. But like done it real scripted and like real narrow. Yeah, Forerunner's going to be very cool. The Last of Us 2 obviously really cool. I'm interested to see what they're doing with the new Star Wars title because it has been
Oh, yeah.
announced that it is
Yeah.
being worked on and they're going to say something about it, but who knows when or where or why. And they said they wanted to go back to like story kind of elements.
We're entering a new
Action
age of
adventure.
Star Wars content,
Yeah.
and in a couple of years' time, I think we will have enough Star Wars content.
No, have you? The world will never.
No,
have enough
they
it's,
don't
it's
have
already
Star
it's
Wars
already feels
content.
like it's
There has
peaking.
always
I'm on
been.
your side. The idea that there's going to be like another Star Wars movie this year, and then another one next year,
Yeah.
and then another one the year
Yeah.
after that, and then another one.
The
4
world is
Star Wars,
thirsty.
Star
And we're
Wars
gonna get,
December.
like-
Star Wars.
We're gonna get
Star
about.
Wars.
We're gonna get 4 Star Wars games in that time. We're gonna
Yeah.
get Battlefront
And then the Lego
2,
ones.
This one, the Lego one. Blah, 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 blah.
They can't
But,
get
like,
enough Star Wars.
I can't get it. Like, if they're gonna be like, yeah, we got pod racing VR, then I'm gonna be all on board.
Oh
So,
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
fair
yeah.
enough.
And,
Then I could-
all in
yeah.
on that.
yeah.
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 Just having a look at your list as well, you've mentioned The Last of Us 2. I just want to sort of, another thing that I'm excited about is seeing if Naughty Dog and seeing if Rockstar are going to be showing off their next lot. Because Rockstar never show stuff at E3, but they've been confirmed as having a presence this year, which means either Red Dead Redemption 2 or GTA 6.
Probably Red Dead Redemption.
Probably Red Dead Redemption 2, which is, I'm so happy
A
with
lot of
that.
people
That would be
are looking for that,
amazing.
yeah.
And if Naughty Dog are there, whether or not they're going to be showing something like Last of Us 2.
/ Crash Bandicoot 2016.
yeah.
Yeah.
Weekend Dream.
Because it'd be interesting to see if they were going to do a Last of Us 2, whether they follow off from Ellie and Joel's story, or if they do a brand new story set in that same
I feel
world.
like she's gonna grow up.
I feel like it needs to be
Yeah, I
her
think
story.
it's definitely
Her story
his
this time?
Yeah, because she's the one that
Great
can
movie,
save
by
the
the
day,
way.
right?
Sure.
She's the cure.
Yeah.
So they need to follow her.
But what if it was about a group of people going out to find her?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, that's not really a spoiler.
Yeah, that resistance.
Come on, the
group's gonna
game's
be
been around for ages.
And that's like the first hour of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Question: what is the company, the developer, doing that does like Beyond Two Souls and stuff? Where are they? They haven't done anything in ages.
They've announced a new game as well. So it's Quantic Dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've announced. Do you remember they showed off this
The wizard demo.
No, they showed off this conceptual short film that they'd put together of this robot being pieced together, and it was AI, and she was.
And it was raining on the street.
Oh,
No, it was
Detroit.
all,
Is that them?
it was all inside like the manufacturing plant. She's having like a conversation.
Oh yes.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
they're making that into a game now. So and they have shown a little tiny bit
Oh,
of footage,
yeah.
which I think there may have been rain.
Is
falling
that
down.
Detroit?
Is it Detroit?
I'm not sure. I don't know what it's called, but I just know it's about. I think it's the.
I'm pretty sure.
I think,
Quantic Dream did Heavy Rain, right?
yeah,
it's Detroit.
It's called Detroit.
Yeah, I think it's Detroit something, but it's Detroit
Yeah.
something.
So it's about this AI that malfunctions and believes she's real or wants
Yeah.
to be real and goes
That's
outside.
right. That looked badass. I would
That
like to
looks
have Ruben
so
do a
good.
Tom
Yeah,
Hanks.
real life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you reckon
so-
they'll have gameplay in that game?
They've got gameplay in all their games.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm
No,
so
and so that should possibly be there this year as well.
Okay, that's exciting. Then.
Yeah, that, I'd be
Yeah.
keen on that one.
So we're all pretty excited in a
Yeah.
nutshell.
Yeah.
Pumped.
Oh
exciting.
yeah.
Ooh,
And just anything
yeah.
new. Excited for anything new.
We'll be bringing you some
We
updates
will.
Yes, we're gonna have
from
three-
E3.
Live updates.
We will.
Live.
Periscope.
It's live now. So that just really escalated quickly.
If there's anything that you'd like to see in particular from E3, let us know. We'll probably attempt to do some stuff like showing you guys the show floor because I think that's probably
that'd
going to
be
be the most
cool.
interesting.
They're just going to go like this.
exclusive interviews with no, I don't know.
Probably not. I think Reagan thinks so much
Exclusive
cooler than we
interviews
are.
with Jordan and Ed.
Yeah, just with these
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
That's about
So
it.
Jordan, what do you think?
That's alright, eh?
Foreigner's great.
Anyway, what are you looking forward to
Yeah.
from E3? Let us know. And as always, please like and subscribe.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this, we'll see you soon.
Oh, and Zelda. Bye.
Zelda.